Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Luna and I make Animal Crossing videos every single week. So if you're into that, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. Last week we created our double neighborhood featuring Audie and June, and I also created a poll so you guys can vote on what I will be creating in today's video. And majority of you guys voted for a beach design video, so that is what we're going to be working on today, and it will be the beach that is in front of their homes. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Here is the beach that I'll be working on today. It is a pretty long beach. This reaches all the way up to my airport. Oh, and we have Flora here. Hi Flora, my cute little flamingo, even though she's an ostrich. But yeah, we're going to be decorating all of this goodness. For this beach, I got an idea of creating a beach bar. I almost created a tiki beach bar, but I thought having the tiki torches kind of took away from the Fairycore aspect of my island, so I didn't go with the tiki beach bar, but I did end up going for like a regular beach bar. When I got the idea of creating a beach bar, I was trying to figure out where I was going to place it here because the bar is going to be a little bit big and I need enough space to add the chairs and everything. So I ended up deciding to put the beach bar on the end of this beach. And once I created that, I was struggling to figure out what I was going to do with the area leading up to the bar, which is the area that I'm decorating right now. I definitely wanted to incorporate the inflatable flamingos that I saw in the DLC, except the villagers were using them in the ocean instead of on the beach, which, side note, I wish the villagers can go into the ocean on our actual island. I think that would be super cool plus chaotic at the same time, because let's say you're trying to find a villager on your island and you have no idea where they are because they love to disappear. Just imagine giving them the option to be able to get into the water. There will be so much chaos and I'm here for it. But anyways, since I wanted to use the inflatable flamingos, I decided to use the pond path and create little ponds on the beach, creating kind of like little mini fairy ponds, and fill them up with some beachy tropical items. While I was creating this, I saw a picture on Pinterest of someone's DLC house builds and they had the tropical pink bush. I forgot the name of it and I was like, what? I knew that we couldn't put bushes on the sand, but I never thought to experiment with the tropical bushes. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, you can actually put them on the sand. So I started to place them and of course I couldn't. So I just played myself. But you know what doesn't make sense is that if you place the sand path from the custom design portal, you can actually place the bushes on there, but you can't place the bushes on the beach sand, but they're the same sand. So that's why I'm confused as to why we can place bushes on one but not the other. I so wish we could place bushes on sand because my beaches will look so much better, like 100,000 times better with the bushes. But anyways, I just wanted to share what happened to me and how I played myself while I was building. I thought I was the last person to know that you can do this, but I guess you can only do that in the DLC. I'm happy to say that I'm done with this whole section. I just have a small little section on the right, which I'm probably going to put Cleo's house. I'm debating if I should put her house on a cliff or if I should put her house near the beach. And I also have my campsite and Marshall and Filbert's house left to move off of the beach. So I have like little things that I need to finish doing. I just been doing other things other than those things. I usually wait until the end to decorate all of my beaches, but I think I'm just going to add them randomly or part of the builds that I make so that I don't have to wait all the way to the end to decorate all of my beaches. I have a love-hate relationship with decorating beaches. They're easier to decorate in the sense of that you don't have to worry about using the terraforming app because you can't do anything except for add custom designs. But I also hate that I can't use a terraforming app because there are things that I would love to remove or add and I just couldn't do that. So now I'm just working on my beach bar. I found this wooden plank code, which I'll leave all of the codes that I use in this video in the description below. And I thought this would be perfect for placing underneath the bar. I was debating if I should use a white wooden plank or a natural wooden plank, and I think the natural wood really gives off that tropical vibe that I'm going for, and I think the white would have just made this look really washed out, so I'm glad I went with the natural wood. I got the idea of a beach bar because I was thinking what were some things that you can find near a beach or on a beach, and of course people need to drink and eat, so I thought since I already have June and Audie here that they can be the ones that are tending to to this bar. Audie definitely gives off that surfer bro vibe, and you know you'll have the best time with her, while June gives off the calm social butterfly that wants to be friends with everyone she meets. So it's like a perfect balance. I have never used this item before, and I thought it was the perfect item for my island because it has the hay texture roofing that I've been using for all of my villager homes, and it definitely looks like a little bar, especially with the counter tables. So I'm just going to be placing some fruit drinks on top, and I'm going to surround it with some counter chairs to match the counter tables. But in the front, I'm going to add log stools instead, since they're shorter and it won't take away from the counter tables and the items in the back, and you'll be able to see the drinks, and you can also sit down and take pictures easily. If I were to add the counter chairs, you won't be able to move around. So that's another reason why I was like, okay, let me just add the log stools. Now for the small little space that I have on the right side, I was going back and forth with the ideas that I had in mind about what I should place there. The first thing I did was place some more pond designs there, but I just didn't like how it was looking, so I removed it and I ended up adding the poolside beds. And I also didn't like how it was looking because I felt like they were a little bit too high for the area, if that makes sense. I might use them in a different part of my island though. And then when I went back to my storage, I had some beach towels, so I was like, let me put some beach towels here so it can look like there's some people chilling here. So I was like, okay, let me take them out and customize it. So for part of the area, I ended up using the log path here to fill in some of the space, and then I added the festival parasol to not only provide some shade, but it's also super cute and tropical, so I had to add it here. And then I added a cute little coconut on top of the rattan stool, and then I'm adding the beach towels. I was going to leave the towels like this, kind of wonky, but my OCD was kicking in and I had to adjust them to make them straight. And then I'm finishing off the build with a cute watermelon ball and a star fragment. Here is how the first part of the beach looks. I love how all of the custom designs and flowers came together so nicely. And when my DA comes out, you guys will have the chance to sit on the crescent moon chair, the mom cushion, or the shell stool, and you can take lots of pictures here. The views are super nice. Here is how the middle section looks. This is where the fairy ponds are, and I definitely love it so much. The log path is just the perfect path for small tight spaces like this, so I highly recommend downloading that path. And here is the last part of the build, which is the main reason for this whole entire build, and it is the beach bar. If I was in this game, this would be the first place that I would go to 100%. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. I'll have another poll up right after this video where you guys can vote on what you would like to see in the next video. So head over to my community tab and cast your vote. I love you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.